In this video, I want to talk about why you should always start by selling an audit. So the first thing that you want to be able to really identify is when you're looking at a website is if there's even any potential for you and this client to work together. But you don't want to do that and waste your time. You don't want to spend time doing a free audit unless you're doing like some type of checklist audit. That's a little bit different. I don't do checklist audits. I do white paper audits. So that's why I sell them for so much. But if you're doing like a checklist audit, then yeah, you could do that for free and give that away or whatever. But if you're doing a white paper audit, you always want to start off, and which I advise everyone to do, because you want to make sure that you're covering all your bases, right? And you want to make sure that you're creating something that looks very valuable to the client. So you want to increase your perceived value so that they have a higher chance of working with you on the close, right? So you sell the audit first because you need to first identify if there's any opportunity in the landscape that they're competing in. And you need to do this by assessing all of the different things within that that landscape. So number one, like if you're doing SEO for a local client, you need to understand if there's enough demand for their service in that location that they're in, right? So you need to look at that and then also compare that in proportion to their competition. So that's one thing that you need to look for. And then the other thing that you have to really assess and understand is, aside from, doing a competitive analysis and understanding that landscape as far as on a local scale, right? Like, is there opportunity for them to create, like, do they have the resources and stuff in general, right? And then you need to understand if their website has ever had any type of black hat SEO experience that's going to prevent you from being able to rank them better, right? So basically the audit is not just for them, but it's also for you. Like, you're doing all of the safety checks that you need to do in order to tell if you're going to be able to drive results for them. And once you've done that and you've really assessed if you're going to be able to get them results, then that's when you either come up with a plan to get them results and you say, hey, I looked at your website. These are the things that I think that you're missing. This is what your competitors are doing. This is the space. This is the keywords that you can potentially go after. This is how much traffic you can expect to receive based off of your current click-through rate or whatever type of methodology of calculation that you want to use, whatever your framework is. And you just take it from there, and if there's an opportunity to work with them, then you work with them. And if not, then you just give them the audit that you made them. And hey, like, you made $1,000 or whatever it is that you sold it for, and they got some value and they know if their idea is good or not, right? And the good thing about this is that what I like about why I like white paper audits is because you're crafting something that you're giving to them that now they can decide what they want to do. Like, if they want to still pursue the idea, well, they have everything that they need in order to execute it. You're just not going to help. And if you want to help, then you can do that as well, right? Like, if it makes sense for you. So yeah, that's why I always sell the audit first. And then the likelihood of them, like, if they buy the audit for $1,000, the likelihood of them buying the next thing is super high, like, for sure. Just want to say, if that's the end of this video, but I just want to say that if you've watched this whole video, thanks a lot for watching. And the other thing is that if you need help structuring your services or anything related to any type of mentorship or coaching, I am offering coaching again, and I'm giving away a free 20-minute discovery call for us to talk about your goals and what you want to accomplish and all that jazz. So I'm going to have the link in the description below, and all you got to do is click on the link, and then it'll take you to my calendar where you can schedule a time with me. You have to fill out a form that just talks a little bit about you so I can get some preliminary information, and then we'll take it from there. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you on that free 20-minute call. Peace.